Hey guys, what is up? Here with you two trailer reviews for two different Marvel films. Oh boy, such a great combination. Alright, so let's get to the first trailer. This one has been out for a long time, but I still want to get my thoughts on it because, to be honest, I think it's worth discussing. Even if I am very late on it because I've been busy and also I've been kind of lazy. A horrible combination. The first one's for the second trailer for Captain America Civil War. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Here's one thing. Let's just talk about what I like the most about it. Of course, the action looks pretty good. I mean, the fact that when you see Bucky being chased by like he's on a motorcycle being chased by, Black Panther and being chased by, Captain America. Yeah, that's pretty good. And man, that Black Panther, damn, that guy has a lot. Man, that guy can move fast. What are my thoughts on the costume? It looks fine. I mean, of course, it fits his name. I guess it looks like a panther in some way, and it is black. So whatever. It also doesn't look. It looks like looks like a legit costume. Also, there's a scene involving that scene where he's getting shot at by a helicopter when he's fighting Bucky on the roof of a building. Yeah, is it bulletproof? I want to believe that because it looks like the bullets were reflecting off him in the trailer. Also, before we go back to the action, I'm going to talk about some other stuff I like. One, I do like the fact that they are doing something else. Like they're not first off, I mean, the heroes caused a lot of damage. Like, they are referring to, New York, Washington, D.C. Crap, what was that in Age of Ultron? I know they said it, but I forgot it already. I should have written that down in my notes. Great. I don't know, but here's the thing it's shown. They're not leaving it out of they're no longer ignoring the damage they're causing. They're taking it into a heavy equation because that was a lot of excessive damage. Obviously. And so yeah, I do like the idea they are making the heroes pay for what they did, making them suffer, making them try and control them, make sure they don't cause any more damage to the world, even though they're saving it as well. What do you expect it to be clean and clean and you don't have to pay billions and billions to fix the damage? What do you want? I do like that. I mean, Batman v Superman is kind of dealing with, involving a two-sided, people are kind of two-sided on the view, had a two-sided view on Superman, and unfortunately they could have dug into that. And, they were also making Superman pay for the destruction of Metropolis, but, the film wasn't perfect. It was messy as hell. I thought it was okay, in case you want to know. You already knew that. Yeah, I like that I kind of like how they are making these characters, that they're not leaving, that they're no longer ignoring this, and they're starting to take it seriously and trying to help restrict them and trying to prevent further damage. And of course, the two sides, Captain America and Iron Man. If you know who I sided on, it's Captain America because I'm against government control. Obviously. And of course, pretty promising so far. I don't know what I'm saying. One thing's for sure, it's definitely going to be pretty damn intense at times. And also, we're expect a pretty cool finale at a pretty cool, I don't know about finale, but a pretty cool fight at the airport with a lot of the characters there. So there's that shot where they're just running at each other. I mean, first off, it cuts to Captain America's team, then Iron Man's team, then it shows the two just running towards each other in a massive wide shot. That was so cool. And I mean, what more do I have to say? Also, Crossbones when he punches Captain America. Man, that guy is very tough. That's a wallop, huh? Shit. The building attack was pretty good. Also, explosion in the building. Wow, that was pretty scary. Also, you see Chadwick Boseman in his human form when he is out of his costume. So that's cool, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting, I guess. I can't really put much into words about it. Also, I do like, involving, Hawkeye shooting an arrow and Ant-Man's just, traveling on it, and, the arrow breaks apart. Ant-Man's traveling on one of them, and he just, jumps through, Iron Man's hand and lands on top of his arm. That was, pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, the action here just looks great overall. I mean, it's unexpected. However, I am also excited for the direction it's going, really seeing two parts coming each other. Oh, and yeah, involving, Rhodes. I don't know. He might be dead. I wish, if so, why did they put that in the trailer? Couldn't they just cut that out of the movie? I mean, seriously, stop spoiling everything in the trailers. You don't want that. I just don't understand why they do that. One thing's for sure, it was fine. I mean, maybe he's dead, maybe he's not. I'm not going to just go ahead and assume everything. Make a correct conclusion. Maybe I'm just going to... I just kind of want to see for myself in the movie, because I don't want to automatically assume that, oh yeah, he's dead. I just want to see it for myself in the movie because that's our confirmation. This I don't want to say, I don't want this to be the actual confirmation in the trailer because that's just stupid. Why the hell do you do that? Black Widow fighting soldiers was pretty cool, I guess. Of course, the choreography looks pretty good. Also, I'd have to say, remember that scene? You remember that scene where Captain America, where like Cap punches Tony like I think like 3 or 4 times. That's actually sometimes like some music playing in the background. Yeah, like the punch is actually to the beat of music. I'm a sucker for stuff like that because I mean, Shaun of the Dead, the pub scene that with to Queens, Don't Stop Me Now. I'm a sucker for that stuff. Even though it's not visual comedy, it's just a cool way. I just think it's kind of cool, and they just synchronize sometimes like movements or something or things like that to the beat of the music in the background. Hey, they did the final trailer. That was the Batman v Superman final trailer, so it's cool for me. Also, I have to say, jeez, Scarlet Witch was overpowering Vision. Holy crap, that was shocking. Also, Bucky shoots Tony's hand while he part of his hand is covered with the Iron Man armor. Also, his expression says it best. Holy shit, he actually was trying to kill me. What else is there? The explosion in the airport is also pretty devastating, I guess. Not much to say there. Also, I mean, it looks like it's pretty going some serious places, but the humor's still intact. And actually, it's going into another thing about this movie that's really just getting a lot of discussion. Because it's saying like Tony says, "All right, I run out of patience on the roof," and the Spider-Man pops out of nowhere, and you see he webs Cap's shield. He takes out his hands. He webs his hands together, and he lands on top of it. What the shield is saying? He says, "Hey, everyone," and of course his eyes close in, and his eyes make an expression, and then the trailer ends. Now let's talk about Spider-Man. Don't know much to say about it. One guy saw the trailer and he said, "Oh, he sounds like a noob." First off, this is just one line of dialogue, and this is just one scene. What do you want? I mean, what the hell do you want? Are you serious? Are people that judgmental and are that quick to just hate on something or just think or quick to judge? I mean, Jesus Christ. For me, yeah, he seems like he is. I mean, his introduction was kind of funny, but why did you say that for the movie? I'm sick of you spoiling shit in trailers. I didn't mind that. You didn't put Luke in the trailers of episode 7. I know I'm not talking to like Disney. I mean, like they did the Luke wasn't in the trailers for episode 7, and he also wasn't on the poster because he had nothing to do with the plot. He may have he's gonna play a part in episode 7, obviously, but I mean, Jesus. What do you want me to do? Like, I mean, what do you want? I didn't care, you could have saved it for the movie. I don't care. I'm not trying to appease fanboys, Okay, it didn't go completely against me, but let's just go ahead and say I didn't care. Whatever. I do like the music or whatever. Yeah, the costume looks fine. It looks good, and I kind of like how they're also being faithful to the comics by allowing his eyes to make his eyes do expressions, like make his eyes. Like how they do in the comics, like sometimes he make like expressions with his eyes, and like his eyes would change shape. Yeah, they're doing that too. It's kind of cool, but is it necessary? For me, no. I don't mind. They're probably trying to add something new to the costumes, I mean, they're probably done with, the static eyes, the Raimi and Webb costumes. Although I do like Sam Raimi's costume because it's so accurate, but whatever. That's me, though. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Also, I do like some of the lines here that they said. I actually like, when Cap doesn't want to, start a fight with Tony hits Cap, and he says, "You just started a war." I like his delivery of that line. It's a lot of determination. He's really just determined to beat him, to fight him. I like that. Also, I do like some of this. Although I like some of Cap's lines. Like if I see a situation pointed south, I can't ignore it. Sometimes I wish I could. So you understand him because he doesn't want but the government is holding him back. But however, he doesn't want to be controlled. He wants to be able to be a hero and control and help make the situation better. Help people. And he doesn't want to go through the government's permission. He wants to do it himself. Also, I know we're not perfect, but the safest hands are still our own. I can agree with that. No one is perfect. Sure, like these heroes cause a lot of destruction, but what did they do? They saved the world no matter what. What do you want out of that? I understand you want to limit property damage, but here's the thing. Is trying to restrict them really a smart move? Think about that. The job is to save as many people as we can. Sometimes that doesn't mean everybody, but you don't give up. Determination for being a hero. You do your best to help people. And even when you have some shortcomings, don't let it hold you back and keep pushing yourself forward to try and do better and also help everybody. One thing's for sure, I mean, it has some of the, even if it's taking itself pretty seriously, there's also still some humor in there. So, yay, it's not taking itself extremely seriously, like Batman v Superman or whatever. Yeah, I mean, how can I not be excited for this? Number one, it seems like the Russo brothers behind the camera who made Winter Soldier one of the best Marvel standalone films. And I've not seen Iron Man for a while, so I probably need to watch them all again. They know, that alone gets me here. If there's any concerns I have with this trailer, though, how's Crossbones going to play into this? The costume design looks pretty cool, I guess. None of the costume design looks bad at all on anybody, but how's this going to work? Involving, how's Spider-Man going to play? What big role is Spider-Man going to play in this? Okay, I did see an IMDb trivia, but is it going to work completely? What about Ant-Man? I haven't seen any clips on the internet. I don't want to. I just want to leave it at these trailers. And I hope this is the final trailer. Don't release any more trailers, please. Because this alone, the first two trailers are great enough. The action looks, of course, really good. It's well shot. Choreography looks pretty good. And also, I do like the two sides going at each other. I like that they have a different kind of unique dilemma here involving a clashing of ideologies. Batman v Superman did that. Maze is Marvel's Batman v Superman, but only better. That was kind of easy for me to do. That was kind of easy, but it was obvious, but what do you want me to do? I don't know what you want me to say. I really don't know what else to say. The visual effects look pretty good. The action looks very good. And I do like, it looks pretty damn fun. It looks entertaining. But also, I really am excited for, the conflict between these two. What else do I have to say about that? Spider-Man looks pretty promising. Everyone involved. I'm hoping they can juggle these characters well, too, as well. Anything with Age of Ultron, big problem. Even though I do really like that movie, I think that did hold it back, though, is that sometimes it was held back by a franchise set up in the middle of the film. Can't say that for the end of the film, huh? Whatever. Stupid studio mandates. I'm sick of that bullshit. I really hate that. Either way, I still like the movie. But other than that, I think they could be heading in the right direction here, involving balancing all these characters right and probably keeping the movie focused without resorting to any sort of taking away from the plot to set up some more sequels. They're probably just gonna leave that alone for the post-credit scene, hopefully. There's no doubt I'm excited for it. It's nice to see the Russo brothers back. They played knowing the fact that Joss Whedon isn't making the Infinity War films, which makes me kind of sad, but okay. But, knowing the fact how the Russo brothers really proved themselves with Captain America Civil War, and if they can prove themselves here with Civil War, it's obvious they can handle a lot of characters, and of course are able to handle. It looks like they're in the right hands of handling all these characters here, and probably seem to balance them out pretty well. Also give us a lot of good action, maybe a very good engaging story. There's just a lot of promise here, and to be honest, maybe I can't wait, and I can't really wait for the Infinity War movies. Why do they call Part 1 and Part 2? Whatever. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Now let's talk about another trailer. The teaser trailer for Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, links to both these trailers will be in the description below. Yeah! I'm excited for this movie. What more do I have to say? I did put it on excited for in my most anticipated movies of 2016, but I was probably just jumping on the bandwagon there. But however, after seeing this trailer, yes, I'm excited for it. If there's anything I have to say about this trailer that hasn't already been what else can I say about this trailer that hasn't already been said? Holy crap, these visuals are amazing. Oh my god, what? These are some of the best visuals I've ever seen in a trailer. Holy crap. Let's start off with what I like the most about the. Yeah, the visuals are just fantastic. Let's talk about some of those visuals. Like, for example, the two visuals involving the room, this one room where I think the villain's walking in those scenes, reconfiguring itself, either disassembling and reassembling itself, or something like that. I don't know, but it looked really cool. It didn't look fake at all. Seriously, it was a cool visual look at. Just seeing like the room just change shape and like change, like reconfigure itself. That was actually really cool. Also, seeing where like Tilda Swinton is like pushing like her thumb against Benedict Cumberbatch's forehead, and he's just being thrown across the room somewhere. Also, like in the back, when the thumb is pressed to his head, like the background kind of like bent, like the background, like in the background, it's just like the room bends. It was really cool. Also, of course, that scene with the city on different like assembled, and it seems like on different levels. Like one side's upside down, other's on its side. It's right there. And other side's it's like perfectly straight up. There's like another city beneath it. I don't know what that illusion is, but who thought Inception the first time they watched it? I thought that. It looks so cool. And also, it's just replicating itself on each side. It's being each side. I mean, wow, it's really cool. The visuals here, I don't see any false visuals so far. They look really, really good. Also, I'm digging the locations. It looks nice. The location shots look nice, obviously. I like these, different like symbols, architecture. I like the new location. Nice to have something very unique to this MCU. One thing's for sure. Wow, this is really cool. It just looks cool. Isn't it also like whenever he's being also like when also, like, when Tilda Swinton, like, hits him or something like that and kind of forces, like, I believe his spirit out of his body, out of Strange's body. That was really cool, I guess. I don't know what to say about that. It looks really cool. Also, I'm definitely digging, I'm definitely going to say, I'm totally sold on Tilda Swinton here. Chiwetel Ejiofor, not enough yet. You only see glimpses of him. And you don't hear him talk or anything like that. Well, maybe. I have no clue. I like it has more of like what I see like a supernatural edge to this film, unlike what you see in other Marvel films. And I have to say, these visuals are just so cool. I'm sorry I keep going back to this, but they are. Could this be? I mean, they're very unique visuals. I mean, what else can I say about that? I mean, it's so cool. The costume design looks pretty cool. I like it has its own unique feel to it. Very different type of architecture, symbols. They just really appeal to the eye. And I don't know what else to say about that. I swear to God, could this be their most? I mean, could this be their best film? Could this be Marvel's best film in terms of visuals alone? I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty tough competition. I think the closest to that could be Guardians of the Galaxy. Seriously, think about that. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, it's some very cool, creative visuals. They're very creative here too, as well. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's hard to like really determine that. Also, I like the final line when Cumberbatch says, "Teach me." His delivery and like his facial expression was perfect. I mean, seriously, his expressions whenever they show him like on these backgrounds, like on that like mountain. I guess it's a mountain. I guess that was kind of cool. But I mean, he's always shocked and amazed, which is the appropriate reaction. Cool. It's like some stuff that he's looking at and some stuff actually to him. It's not like he's staring at something green screen, just going like, okay, whatever. I'm supposed to be staring at something. I'm supposed to be amazed by it. It's like he's actually being amazed by it. It's like he's actually seeing it happen before his eyes. Really cool. Wow. I'm sold also on Benedict Cumberbatch. Rachel McAdams makes a brief cameo as a doctor that supposedly helps him after his car accident. That car accident was interesting to look at. Nothing amazing there, but I mean, I guess it's like the start of one thing. It does look nice though. It really looks nice to look at, but I mean, that's kind of to be expected. And that's when you're not talking about the visual effects. The ones with the visual effects, yeah. I don't know what else to say about them. I mean, the locations look nice. It looks very well shot. The cast looks promising. I mean, they're all very talented actors here. Don't get me wrong. And also that final shot with, I believe, the villain. That was some cool production design. Seriously, production design is also really cool as well. I like that it has a very unique flair to it, very exotic feel to it. Definitely very different. I don't know what influence it's taking inspiration from, but it's nice to look at. I like seeing different types of architecture. Seriously, the visuals alone catch my eye. I think this would actually really sell. I think that's what makes me excited for this movie. Not only just, I mean, the cast, yeah, sure, but really it's just the visuals alone that just are worth the price of admission. Holy crap, these visuals are cool. And seriously, and the fact that this comes from a guy called Scott Derrickson's directing it, all the scripts written by him, C. Robert Cargill, John Spates. If I pronounce any names wrong, comment below for pronunciation. That's pretty interesting. Now, I've never seen Sinister, which he directed and co-wrote alongside Cargill. And also, I've never seen Sinister 2, though why would I want to do that? I mean, he wrote, I mean, those two wrote it. None of them directed it. But that's just, I mean, I never really seen anything from Scott Derrickson, which is kind of sad. I've never seen Sinister, really. I kind of want to. But I mean, this looks pretty cool. Wow, I like the locations, without a doubt. It's hard for me to say much about it. It's just a teaser. One thing's for sure, though, I love these visuals. Holy crap, they look awesome. What else do I have to say? Like, mind-bending visuals, it reminds me so much of Inception. The cast looks the costume design looks good. Two cast members are definitely selling me, because since, of course, they've actually had possible time to speak. And also really show them in their roles. Really shine, I guess, in the trailer, are Tilda Swinton and Benedict Cumberbatch. Good casting choices, really trusting what they're doing here, and I swear, like some of the people they choose for directing, or sometimes a bit unusual choices, but sometimes they can really bring out something in them. It's like Marvel, it's like Marvel can bring out the best in these people. I mean, check out like Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I mean, the Russo brothers were known for directing like episodes for comedy shows. And then they made superhero espionage thriller, action thriller, and it was one of the best MCU films. It's one of the best MCU films to date. Suspenseful, fantastic action, a great villain in Bucky. Also, it has some good emotion in there. Not to mention, also, I mean, wow, the action was so good. It's also riveting. What more do I have to say about that? They added their own unique flair to it, and I think maybe Scott Derrickson's adding his own unique flair to this one as well. Seriously, I can't get enough of these visuals. They look amazing. So, none of the effects look fake here, and they really caught my attention. Like, they really just blew my mind. Holy crap. Yes, I'm definitely seeing both of these films. I mean, Captain America Civil War seems to be going I like, what they're going for, the story involving these two sides being divided and finding each other. That gets me really excited. And of course, the more supernatural elements of Doctor Strange and the visuals, that sells me alone. What more do I have to say? I'm excited for both, and I love both these trailers. Hell, I'm probably going to watch that Doctor Strange trailer again just because of these visuals. What more do I have to say? Anyways, guys, my review of the trailers for both Captain America Civil War and the Doctor Strange trailer. Comment below. What did you think about the trailer? Do you think there's one do you like one better than the other? What do you think about the visuals for Doctor Strange? Did any of you think Inception, with that one involving the city assembling itself on different, I can't describe it sometimes. It's hard to describe some things. But I mean, wow. Looks on like those on those platforms or something like that, and different, it was like assembled in different directions, like, it was upside down, it was like correct, right side up, and also like on the side. You get the idea. Also, there was noticed during like that building scene, like whenever the city was facing itself upside down, it was still constructing itself, and that was also pretty cool. Seriously, I can't get enough of these visuals. They blew my freaking mind. Are you excited for any of these movies? Are you gonna skip any of them? Just leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more videos.